For 15 years, Abby J and her team of therapy dogs have been bringing cheer to over 5,000 hospital patients.
I wish they could stay longer.
Many hospitals invite such specially trained animals and their handlers in to visit the sick and elderly.
It's been proven scientifically that it actually decreases the healing time after surgery, lowers their blood pressure, lowers their heart rate.
Ginger, what's 1 plus 1?
AJ's original therapy team consisted of 3-year-old Ginger, a Boxer Lab mix, and a German Shepherd Lab mix named Scooby, who passed away 5 years ago. A rescued 1-year-old Terrier mix, Sparky, applied for Scooby's job.
And this little dog, who was 7 months old at the time, comes, you know, like, comes bouncing out like that, jumps up in my mother's lap, starts licking her. I mean, he closed the deal.
But not long after Sparky joined the team, AJ's life took a dark turn. Right on the heels of Scooby's death, her mother and father passed away. Next, she suffered 4 traumatic miscarriages in a row. The stress of so many tragedies, one after the other, pushed her to the edge.
So many things happen so quickly that it's like, you know, imagine like a punching bag. When you punch it down, it comes back up. I never had time to recover from one loss before I was hit again.
The parade of heartbreaks took a toll. AJ, who had always been a caregiver, now needed special help of her own.
After the 3rd miscarriage, I had developed something that's called panic disorder. I started having panic attacks, and it's like a feeling of terror, which seems like for no reason. And for me, I would profusely sweat, my heart rate would go up, and the feeling of not being able to breathe was very frightening. But the worst part is that I would actually lose the feeling in my arms and legs.
When these things would come on, if she was out alone, it would be a lot more difficult for her. If she had a dog around her, if she had like Sparky there, then it would kind of stabilize her mood.
Go for a walk. I think it would be really great for me if I was able to take Sparky everywhere, because the anxiety that I feel almost on a daily basis is disabling.
In order for Sparky to become AJ's constant companion, he'll need to add a new skill to his resume. He needs to qualify as a service dog, a much more complicated assignment than simply working as a therapy dog.
People, when they think of service dogs, of course, always think of guide dogs, you know, for the blind. But what a lot of people don't realize, there's people that have what's called hidden disabilities. For example, I've even heard of dogs being so tuned into their owners who are diabetics that can actually predict when their insulin's dropping and be of assistance that way.
In order to help AJ with her psychological disability, Sparky must become a credentialed service dog. This involves passing a series of standardized tests administered by a professional trainer. So far, Sparky has passed all but one.
There's one more test that I would like him to pass called the public access test. I have not had that test administered yet because in the last 6 months, he's developed a little bit of a problem. No, he has become quite the puller.
What are you doing? Don't pull, Mommy.
And also getting a little bit aggressive towards other dogs. Whoa! Sparky! When Sparky sees a garbage truck, he also pulls. And even though he's a medium-sized dog, he has actually pulled me into the street. He can't do that if he's going to be a working dog. It's just absolutely not acceptable. And I don't want to jeopardize this for anybody else that may need a dog like this. He has to be exemplary.
If Sparky can become a service dog, what it would mean for me is that it would be kind of like getting my wife back, because AJ would then be able to be out there again, just functioning normally.
If there was a medicine I could take that I knew I would never have a panic attack, believe me, I would. But this is my medication, and it's, for me, 100% effective. The only side effect is you know, my face gets wet a couple times when he licks me, but basically, I mean, what could be better?
Dog behavior expert Cesar Millan is fascinated with the ability of animals to create positive change in humans. If Sparky can learn to behave more appropriately in public, he could evolve into more than just a helper for AJ. He could even become her cure.
All right, guys, so how can I help you?
You can move in with us.
All right.
And train our dogs. But seriously, the way you could help us is to get Sparky to the point where he could wear this vest legitimately and with pride.
So what is Sparky doing that he can't wear that?
Well, Sparky has this behavior where he will lunge, and it's not always aggressively, but sometimes it is. It's primarily when he sees another dog, a skateboard, a bicycle, a garbage truck. And that part isn't so bad, but when it gets what looks like almost aggression, when he puts the voice to it, no dog should do those behaviors, but a service dog especially cannot do those behaviors.
And when he is doing the test, he's around what?
You simulate environments like going into restaurants, going into stores. Recently, I was in a doctor's office, very small waiting room, and there was another lady there with a service dog. And if I had had him with him at that time, with this German Shepherd, there would have been an incident, and that can't be. You may not know this by talking to me now, but I actually suffer from a severe form of anxiety called panic disorder. And the medications that they normally use to treat it either do not agree with me or do not work. I don't have a job right now, and I think that when I get Sparky trained as my service dog, that will make that easier. I quit my job after the last miscarriage. But I mean, I do leave, but it's not without profound anxiety and not without always just something drawing me, just wanting to be home and wanting to stay. And I am a gregarious person, I'm outgoing, and I think I have a chance for a more productive life if I could get over this fear and if I could leave my house. It makes it a lot easier.
Sparky, though, when she's with Sparky, he calms her down.
Wow. So I'm right in front of a hero, huh?
If I could bottle what I feel when I'm with him and just like drop it over the Middle East, there would be peace. Because that's what he gives me, is a deep sense
that's a
of
very
peace
nice thing.
and calm. And the thing is I'm 45 and I don't want to be like this the rest of my life. I don't want to live in my house. I want to experience things and maybe even make a contribution. There's not a lot of information on there on psychiatric service dogs and their value. And if I can get him to be one and it proves therapeutic and beneficial to me, maybe other people could benefit from this, because when you have a mental disability, people judge you very harshly.
I saw a very anxious person. She's a survivor. She's also very positive, and that's really what it drove me to really want to help as much as I can.
Both of AJ's dogs, Sparky and Ginger, have been displaying fearful aggression toward other canines. During the consultation, however, the true source of their fears begins to become apparent.
And the thing that I'm really concerned is, and I know this is going to sound really crazy, but I'm sort of afraid of dogs. I mean, I know not my own, but certain breeds, like when I see pit bulls and Akitas, especially Rottweilers, if I'm scared, I'm sure it goes down the leash, and he gets scared, and I don't want to create that because of my fears.
So, have you ever been around 3 pit bulls at the same time?
No.
4?
No.
Well, that's what you need.
I don't... Well,
So that's your fear?
Well, not pit bulls per se, but dogs that you hear about in the news that potentially have done things to children.
All those dogs that have attacked a human being is not premeditated by them.
I mean, just thinking about it, I get a little...
Yeah, I get it. I can feel it. That's what I want you to meet my pack. So you have an understanding that is a possibility that 47 dogs can be around you, around your dog, without killing you.
Or my dog.
Or your dog. Remember the dog that was in the Little Rascals?
Yeah.
That was a pit bull.
Really? Interesting.
See, they can be just like Lassie and Rin Tin Tin.
Interesting.
I always look up to the dogs to check how balanced am I. Because my wife can just love me. I'll say, you know, he's just having a bad time. But a dog will make a reaction immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah, so my wife can go and do some shopping or something else and forget about me at that moment. But a dog can't go anywhere without me. So he really relied on my balance. So who make me balance is a dog, not a human. Because most of the human around you are unstable. You know what I mean? So really, you can have like a role model from a human world. Animals are more prone to be balanced than humankind.
You know, I know people watching saying, oh, you know, she's crazy, she has to have her dog. They might not understand, but if...
They don't understand, so don't worry about it.
I wish for a second people could feel what I feel during a panic attack, and then if they could feel what I feel, because actually, believe it or not, this is pretty calm for me, right?
Is it?
Right, yeah, she's calm
I know.
Well, she calms down a little bit when she's
She's
Alone
in
at
zone.
home, yeah.
If you could teach me how to be in a calm, assertive state, I wouldn't even have this disorder or need a service dog.
I'm not going to teach you. He's going to teach you. Dogs are a source for me to be grounded. So at the moment I become unstable, the pack is unstable. So who reminds me to be stable? It's not my wife, it's not my kids, it's the dogs.
That's probably why my pack is unstable, because I'm unstable.
Yeah, you're the source.
I'm the source.
With only 34 days to go before Sparky's certification test, Cesar's got his work cut out for him. His first step is addressing the issue of Sparky's dog aggression, which he begins by establishing a dominant position over both Sparky and Ginger.
AJ said earlier to me that you can't bring a dog in because my dogs will kill them. She didn't say attack them, kill them. So we can't take any chances. I'm not suggesting for you to do this at home, but if you do, have a professional with you.
Once Sparky and Ginger have surrendered to his authority, Cesar tests them by bringing 2 of his own dogs onto their home turf.
See the reaction of them? That's as far as they can come. Because my energy and my touch and my timing is precise, I'm able to create a reaction like that, which is moving away for what has belonged to me. It's best not to use any kind of sound, and it's best not to say, look, Sparky, that's Nelly, right? Because that's not how they relate with each other. They smell each other, see? He's not trying to say, my name is Sparky and I want to be a therapy dog.
Now Cesar adds AJ and her husband Charles to the mix so they can experience and understand their dog's new attitude.
Good, good. So we're gonna come in.
Oh,
Well, we
hi.
see each other before.
I know, but just-
So when you bring dogs for the first time, there we go. The dogs that are already here have to move away so they can give a space to the new dogs coming in. Okay, so we see right there, see the reaction? Ears down, that's good. Here, don't know what to do because normally they will go into a different state of mind.
They've never let another dog come in here.
That's right. Because I didn't ask permission to them. I just took over.
When you see it on TV, you know, it looks just like he comes in, 5 minutes and it's over. Well, for Cesar to fix a problem, that's really all it takes.
I noticed too the way that when you bring your dogs in, you have them coming behind you.
Position means a lot.
And that's something we could change because our dogs are always kind of pulling us around.
Only the pack leader is in the front.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of painful to understand that I am the cause of their bad behavior, but at least now that I know that, maybe I can do something about it.
Cesar's next step takes place at his dog psychology center, where he prepares to confront both AJ and Sparky with their worst nightmares. A whole pack of strange dogs, including 12 burly pit bulls.
Well, this is my place. There you are in front of 47 guys.
Wow.
See, they're calm, they're relaxed. That's how you can bring another dog to your house, right? So you ready to go in?
Okay.
I feel you're ready. Come on. So the rules, as I always like to remind the rules, no touch, no talk, no eye contact.
Okay.
Okay? They're gonna do what they do with each other. They smell each other or not. But the human have to go in as he owns the place. Just like the way I came to your house, remember? And the only way you can own it is by staying in a calm, assertive state. I have a pack of pit bulls who can change anybody's mind. And this is guys who were dog aggressive. And the funny part is Popeye picked on her right away and started calming her down. Popeye, over here. He's fine. It was a pit bull that went and welcomed her into my place. This is normal. Hey, move.
Here I was being judgmental about certain breeds like pit bulls, thinking, oh, they're so aggressive. And then in a group of 50 dogs, I had the only aggressive dog. And it's sort of like blaming all the other kids at school because they were bad, and then finding out your kid's the bully.
What is going through your mind right now?
This is surreal in a way.
Surreal?
Yes,
Right.
but I know from talking to you that even if I am frightened,
Yeah.
to act that way would be the worst thing that I could do in
Yeah.
this situation.
So even if you don't know what you're doing, don't tell them you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Because they don't know until you tell them.
Like never let him see
Yeah.
you sweat.
When somebody mentions to me the worst case scenario of their life, that tells me this is what they need to do. This is where they need to be. I confront that fear. I know that the only way fear goes away from your being is when you actually live that scenario. And pretty much you go into the mouth of the crocodile.
Next, Cesar ups the ante for AJ by throwing her a private pit bull party.
Hey, I want you to hear that.
No, I don't really like
Huh?
that.
No, but I want you to hear that.
Yeah, I'm not.
They're just putting up a show for you.
I know, it's just.
This is a love that can hurt you. If you don't stop this excitement, once he comes down, you can love him as much as you want. See, every time I invite somebody to be touched, they have to be calm, submissive. All right, now this thing is not good. See,
Okay.
there it is. There we go. Okay, that's the state. See it? That's a nice, comfortable state. So, oh, look. Oh, that's an invitation to play. This guy is brand new.
Cute.
This is a pit bull trying to help a miniature pinscher to stop being unstable.
It's so cute. Well, when I get better, I can help other people with
Yes,
panic disorder to come out of their
exactly.
bubble.
Exactly. You're learning.
Yeah. For Cesar to fix the pumin, it took a lot longer, and literally he spent the entire day with me. And I mean, this is better than any therapy I've ever had in my life. You know, this day is going to stay with me a long time. If he only took Blue Cross.
She means no harm. She's just letting us know we are in their territory. My friend here is not feeling uncomfortable by the reaction.
Right. I mean, he's not wanting to go after
No,
her.
not at all. Since you are taking over, there's no need for him to do it. You're doing it.
That makes a lot of sense.
There you go,
I
and then
gotta
she
tell you,
walks away.
normally I would be like screaming at this point. I swear to God, you know.
But that's what most of the people do.
Because-
Nobody stops and face. This only lets them know that you own your space and you mean no harm. So once they turn around, then you turn around. You don't turn around when they keep looking at you because then they chase you. There you go. Now, move a little forward. Forward, a little bit more. A little bit more. There you go. She's surrendering. That's it. You win. There you go. You turn around, you move.
Wow. I won!
You won. This is going to allow her to elevate herself from rock bottom. This day was about AJ. The next day is going to be about the whole family, the whole pack. There we go.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. So she's gonna be your dog whisperer today. I want her to practice what she learned. Charles, I'm gonna take Ginger inside because she's never been here, so I have to introduce her to the pack. But because he's already been here, you just have to bring him in like he's been here 1,000 times. So I take her.
All right.
You just follow directions. You make sure you follow good directions.
Chest out, stand up straight, no eye contact, no touching. If a dog is in your way, you keep walking because you need to own the space, you need to claim the space. If they get a little out of hand, this is how you do them.
That's right.
It's like the dog biting the dog, and you do.
That's right.
Okay. when I saw AJ puff herself up, grab Sparky, and just walk through the pack, it was just amazing because I didn't think I would ever see something like that.
Moving to, there we go. Walking
Okay.
is how they become a pack. Follow what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Then you get to have a dog who's normally aggressive around dogs, right? She's normally aggressive.
She's normally
Yes.
very aggressive. Yeah.
But she's not because the pack is not creating that state of mind. And not only the pack, you guys are really projecting calm energy, not like the energy you guys have in your house.
Right.
They thought that Ginger was going to attack dog and Sparky was going to be the angel. And what's the other way around? Ginger surrender, mingle with dogs like a normal dog. See, she's not tense, she's not nervous, she's not fearful. He stay away from Sparky because Sparky was the only one who was going through the whole process of who am I? So right there, see, it's a starting situation, right? A little unsure, see how they surround it. Nobody wants to hurt him. So he's a little tense but it's part of him. There you go. Now
But
we
he's
have
not
a
being aggressive
No.
this time like last time,
That's
so that's
right.
good.
He was like those kids, they don't have like great social skills and they go in the corner,
Aw.
but they have to be able to do it on his own.
Right.
If he doesn't make,
Ooh.
that's fine. Hey, this is good. It's just part of him letting it go, the tension that he's been having. It's like an accumulation. He created the attack.
Right.
He created it.
By being too tense?
Tense.
And the white dog was
They attack insecurity, they attack nervousness, they attack
see,
dominance, they
I
attack
see.
anything that is unstable. They don't attack calm submission.
So if your dog is calm submissive, then your dog is going to be safe. and-
Safe, look.
And how did you...
Nobody was attacked except Sparky because Sparky was unstable. What surprised me the more, it was not the behavior of Sparky. It was the behavior of AJ. Being able to stay 90% of the time calm, assertive, and she never went into anxiety mode. So I'm really looking forward to come with you and take the test with Sparky so he can become a service dog. You're doing really good. You're growing a lot after I help you, you know.
so
'cause
much.
It's easier for me to give up on people. I would never give up on dogs. But thanks that you brought that to my attention, I won't give up on people.
Well, thank you. And all I can say is in my next life, I want to come back as one of your dogs in the center.
Thank you, Cesar.
Go ahead and practice your leadership.
If I do what Cesar says all the time, if I'm able to do that, I not only won't have panic attacks, but I won't need a service dog in the first place, which is sort of interesting how this unfolded.
Cesar.
Great. Good people.
No,
This is the day, huh?
I'm so nervous.
I have a surprise for you from the pits.
Really?
This is it.
Oh my.
They want you to have this.
Thank
and
you.
so
Give
you
him
have-
this for me.
Okay, so we're gonna do this, right?
Yes.
It's not about thinking, it's about just doing
I
it.
cannot disappoint you.
You're not gonna disappoint you.
This is a public access test to show that he's willing to be there for Abby and to show that he's willing to not interfere with other people and he's safe.
Sparky, in the car.
The first exercise in the test will allow Rick to observe whether or not Sparky can ride safely with AJ in her car.
I'm driving today, Sparky. Come on. Sit.
Very good.
Good boy.
So what is it that you're evaluating right now?
What we want to look at is the attitude of the dog. We want to make sure that they are a team,
Yes.
that Abby is in full control here, and Sparky understands that he is to assist her. Look at Sparky. He's like a little movie star, isn't he?
With the blonde hair and everything.
I was actually panicking yesterday in anticipation of this test because I really didn't want to disappoint Cesar after all he did for me. Sparky, working.
Let's have you turn to this direction. Go down this aisle here, please.
Sparky, working.
And I want to see that you're making these decisions, that Sparky is there with you.
Working. Leave it. Oh, here's thank you.
I would like you to really distract yourself from the dog. I want to make sure that he's keeping his eye on you at all times.
And these are sympathy cards, which is what I'll need if I don't pass. This will be interesting. It's an aisle of stuffed animals. He loves stuffed animals.
Well, you know, that's a great test. We're going to walk Sparky in between all that tempting toys.
Leave it. He loved, leave
Let's
it.
go ahead and stop.
Sit.
Can you leave your dog, please?
Sparky, stay.
Excellent. Can you return to your dog?
Good boy, Sparky.
From this point on, I'm going to use AJ as my motivation story. That yes, a human who has been panicked for many, many years can actually become a role model. This was not about rehabilitating a dog. This was about rehabilitating human.
Great. Now, if you would please, let's go in line and get ready to pay for it.
He's doing great.
He's doing excellent. He's doesn't look to be worried. He's not licking his lips. He looks very relaxed. But he is working. He definitely is working. He knows what's expected of him at this point.
And your receipt's in the bag. Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm going to throw a little twist in here. What I would like to do is have your dog stop working at this time.
Okay.
And I would like to see how he interacts with a friendly stranger.
Okay.
Of course, when he is working, he cannot approach other people. He has to give them their
Focus.
space. However, when he is released, then he can be friendly and communicate with people.
Right.
So I would like to see if you would volunteer to come up to this dog here and meet AJ
Hi.
and meet
Hi.
her dog, please.
Okay. Sparky? Sparky, it's okay. Release. Release. Hi, Sparky.
Sparky, release. It's okay. Boy,
So what are we looking here?
We're looking for body language.
give you a kiss if you want.
Okay, we're looking for trust.
Yeah. Good boy.
Excellent job. If you can tell him we're going to go back to work and we can leave the store.
Let's go. Good boy.
I'm feeling great. AJ did a wonderful job. Sparky shined like a movie star. So it doesn't get no better than this.
High five, man. High five.
I feel like whether this disability goes away or doesn't go away or changes, I feel that now I can move forward because, you know, disabled doesn't mean unable.
Okay, this dog has made very good choices here today. Looks at you as a leader, and he has been very loyal. So to this day, I will say we are going to pass.
What I love the most about this story is that we normally hear pit bulls putting people from the top to rock bottom. But in this case, pit bull took somebody from rock bottom and put them in the top. So today you saw how in sync pack leader and follower were together. Oh, look at him.
Oh, wait, that's a photo.
That's him.
I made that.
Oh, look at him.
That's Popeye.
The pit bull touched somebody's heart, didn't it?
You know, I love Cesar. What can I mean, I've been pretty much living in my house for the last year.
And what this says is unless you're the lead dog, the scenery never changes because you taught me to be the lead dog.
Thank you.
I can go outside now and I can be productive, and I mean, who knows what great things will happen now.